The Young and the Restless, Y&R, spoilers for the next 2 weeks, January 19th to January 30th, reveal that Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, will face a crushing blow while Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, spies trouble. Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, will also get an ominous message, so here's what Y&R fans can expect. During the week of January 19th to 23rd, Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun, will overhear Nick Newman's, Joshua Morrow, Fatal Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, plans, so she'll race over to tell Victor Newman, Eric Braeden. Victor will insist on taking over for Nick and will make it clear that none of the Newmans will ever have to worry about Matt again. Nick will continue popping pills and will obviously be in a great deal of pain, so Sharon will observe all that and grow concerned. Sharon may sense that trouble is brewing if Nick keeps pushing himself too hard and ordering more painkiller refills. As for Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, it looks like he'll be ready to accept Kane's Chancellor offer, but Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley, will blow up at him over it. Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, will also have a problem with Billy's deal, so she'll confront Kane and put him on full blast. Will Kane and Billy's agreement move forward anyway, or will it get derailed in the end? Either way, Victoria will refuse to accept the idea of Kane and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, running the show at Newman Enterprises. Kane will want to make this Newman takeover official, but Victoria will strike a blow that's going to hurt. Victoria might get in touch with Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, and get her to video chat with Kane or something along those lines. Lily could at least call Kane to rip into him and point out that his kids are going to hate him even more thanks to all this Newman drama. Kane was surely expecting the backlash, but it'll still crush him a bit if Lily calls to berate him. As for Phyllis, she'll dig her heels in on this Kane alliance and will clash with Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, at Newman Enterprises as well. At the ranch, Victor will spot Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, in Jack Abbott's, Peter Bergman, arms, so that'll bring another round of hostility between Jack and Victor. Over with Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, and Audra Charles, Zuleika Silva, they'll speak with Amy Lewis, Valerie Pettiford, and try to smooth over any past mistakes. Next, Abby Winters, Melissa Ordway, and Devon Winters, Brighton James, will enjoy some time in the park, but things are about to take an alarming turn for their family. Mariah will get an ominous message as Ian Ward, Ray Wise, continues to haunt her mind, so it looks like she'll get the final push she needs to kidnap Dominic Newman Abbott Winter's Chancellor, last played by Rain and River Ware. It looks like a slightly older actor will take over the role of Dominic as this kidnapping storyline begins. Once the week of January 26th to 30th gets underway, Devon and Abby will realize Dominic is missing and fly into panic mode. Abby and Devon presumably won't know Mariah is involved at first, so this will become a mystery for them to tackle with Detective Burrows, Matt Cohen, help. As for Victor and Jack, their feud could turn into an alliance if they can keep a truce long enough. Jack and Victor will indeed try becoming allies at some point, so Kane and Phyllis may have a double threat ahead of them. The Young and the Restless spoilers say the next 2 weeks will force multiple characters to deal with whatever shocking news is on the horizon. Get ready for a pulse-pounding fortnight in Genoa City, where a single cryptic message will send shockwaves through multiple families, long-buried secrets will claw their way to the surface, and a crushing betrayal will leave one core character utterly devastated. The next 2 weeks of The Young and the Restless are packed with emotional avalanches, dangerous twists, and game-changing revelations that will redefine relationships and set the stage for an explosive summer. Week 1. A cry for help and cracks in the foundation. The drama kicks into high gear immediately following the shocking discovery of the mean Teckle message. While the police, led by a determined Chance, treat it as a vicious prank, Sharon and Nick are governed by a far more terrifying instinct, a mother's and a brother's intuition. They are not convinced Mariah is safely away on a wellness retreat. Sharon's nightmares intensify, each one more vivid and horrific than the last, featuring a bound and desperate Mariah crying out for help. Her conviction that her daughter is in mortal danger becomes an unshakable force. This sets up a major conflict at the GCPD. Chance, bound by procedure and a lack of concrete evidence, pushes back against Nick's demands for a full-scale manhunt. Tensions between the two men, once allies, reach a boiling point, with Nick accusing Chance of failing the family. Meanwhile, Sharon takes matters into her own hands. Using her old crisis center connections and tapping into a network of people off the grid, she begins her own investigation, a move that will unexpectedly bring her back into intense collaboration with J.T. Hellstrom's former wife, Megan. Megan's arrival in town is no coincidence, and her expertise in cult psychology and manipulative organizations becomes crucial. She confirms Sharon's worst fears. The message's biblical reference points to a group known for weighing, measuring, and dividing its members, a group with a sinister history. Across town, the fallout from Audra's manipulation continues to ripple. Kyle, reeling from the revelation that Claire and Jordan's connection was weaponized against him, finds an unlikely confidant in Diane. Their mother-son bond strengthens as he grapples with his shattered trust and his complex feelings for Summer, who is equally horrified by Audra's machinations. However, Audra is far from finished. Seeing Tucker's empire and influence crumble, she makes a bold, calculated play to secure her own future, setting her sights on a powerful new ally within the McCall Unlimited structure, a move that will directly impact Ashley's fragile hold on the company and her own mental state. At the Abbott mansion, a different kind of tension builds. Jack and Nikki's professional collaboration at Newman Media begins to blur lines, charged with a chemistry neither anticipated. Their shared history and mutual respect deepen into late-night strategy sessions and increasingly personal conversations. Victor Newman, always watching, observes this growing bond with a complex mix of approval and suspicion. He values Jack's steadiness for Nikki, but distrusts any variable he cannot control. Week 2. Mariah's message decoded and Kane's crushing blow. The second week opens with a breakthrough. Sharon and Megan, piecing together clues from Mariah's past research into fertility cults and her last known digital footprints, decipher a hidden code within the mean Teckle message. It's not just a taunt, it's a location and a timestamp. The message reveals Mariah is being held at a derelict retreat center on the outskirts of Genoa City, and that the weighing is imminent, a ritual that could precede something far more sinister. A frantic Sharon and Nick rally a team, bypassing the sluggish police protocol, to launch a desperate rescue mission. Expect a high-stakes confrontation at the isolated compound, where they will come face-to-face with the enigmatic leader of the group, whose connection to Genoa City's past will stun everyone involved.